In this video, we're gonna be comparing the Lewitt LCT 240 Pro to the LCT 440 Pure to help you decide whether you should consider one of these mics for your home studio. First, let's talk about the price. The LCT 240 Pro is currently sold in two different kits, the standard kit for $99 and the shock mount kit for $119. In the box, you'll get the microphone, a mic mount or shock mount, a windscreen, and a leather pouch to store the mic. The Lewitt LCT 440 Pure currently retails for $289 and it includes all of those accessories in addition to its custom shock mount and magnetic pop shield that you can just slide onto the microphone. When it comes to build quality, both microphones have the same exact body and metal construction. The only difference is the aesthetics, the 240 Pro having a green logo while the 440 Pure having a black logo. But the key difference between both microphones really comes down to the capsules. The 440 Pure does have a much larger capsule, which means it's going to pick up more detail in the sound. Going over the specs, both are condenser microphones, which means they do require phantom power, so you will need an audio interface to power them on. The LCT 440 Pure has a self noise of only 7 dBA, which is pretty low, in contrast to the 240 Pro that has a self noise of 19 dBA. Both mics also have a cardioid polar pattern, which means that they're most sensitive from the front and they're going to reject sound coming from the back. And when looking at the frequency response graph, both mics do have a bit of a treble boost, giving these microphones a bright sound. So let's do some audio tests so you can hear both microphones in action. You're listening to the Lewitt LCT 240 Pro condenser microphone being plugged into my audio interface without any post-processing, and this is what the mic sounds like. Now you're listening to the Lewitt LCT 440 Pure condenser microphone being plugged into the same audio interface without any post-processing, and this is what the mic sounds like. This time, you're listening to the LCT 240 Pro with a bit of EQ and compression, and this is what the mic sounds like fully mixed. Now you're listening to the 440 Pure with a bit of EQ and compression, and this is what the microphone sounds like fully mixed. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's glad to see. But darling, stay with me. This ain't love, it's glad to see. But darling, stay with me. So what are my overall thoughts and who would I recommend each mic to? Before I share them with you, let me know in the comment section which one did you prefer the sound of, and also if you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. First, I just want to say that I was able to get great results recording vocals and the acoustic guitar using both microphones. So whichever one you choose, I'm pretty sure you're going to be happy with, but at the end of the day, your choice is really going to come down to three main factors: budget, recording space, and sound preference. If you're brand new to recording and you have a small budget to work with, then the LCT 240 Pro is the perfect choice, because for $99, not only will you get the microphone, it also comes with some nice accessories, and for that $190 price difference, you can also buy an entry-level audio interface, a mic stand, and an XLR cable, which are going to move you much further along building your studio. I think the 240 Pro sounds incredible at this price range, and if you're currently recording yourself on a cheap USB mic, I think you're definitely going to be able to tell a big difference when it comes to sound quality. Also, even though this mic does have a smaller capsule and it's not going to pick up as much detail as the 440 Pure, that also means that it's not going to be as sensitive to background noise or echo in your room, which may benefit you if you don't have any sort of acoustic treatment. But if you've been recording for a while on a $100 to $200 microphone and you feel like it's time for an upgrade, then I do think that the 440 Pure is a great investment. When it comes to sound quality, I definitely think it is the better sounding microphone, and it just sounds fuller to me, especially in the low frequencies, and this mic has quickly become one of my favorite microphones for music production. I think because of that top end boost, I find that it helps your vocals stand out in a mix. Also, it's my favorite microphone for recording acoustic guitar because it just makes the instrument sound full without me having to do anything in post-production. Another pro about this microphone is that it has a very low self-noise of only 7 dBA, in contrast to the 240 Pro, which has a self-noise of 19 dBA. This just means as you crank up the gain on your audio interface, you're not gonna hear any sort of noise or hiss in the recording, which is apparent with the 240 Pro, so it may be a deal breaker for some people. If you want to buy one of these mics, the links are down in the description below, and if you want to learn how to mix vocals recorded on these specific microphone models, then make sure to tap the screen.